Okay, it looks like the 10 o'clock hour had already opened, and we have 13 minutes since the open of the 10 o'clock p.m. hour. So for the demonstration of how we will be trading the TCPA trading code, um, I will be demonstrating just the contracts for now, and after demonstrating those contracts, I'll make another separate video now explaining each and every setup that I took. And since there are still so many things which have to be introduced before you can grasp the whole thing of what you are doing currently. For now, I'll just wait for the 15 o'clock hour session to open, and that's when we will start to, to try and predict the market. And because I've just mentioned the how we spot the minor trend and the major trend, we'll incorporate that concept to put some filters just to use it only for now. And also because we did not do um, other setups, but I have in the previous illustration I have shown you that pattern, that last pattern, which I was describing the first logic with it. That that is called an inverse setup rubric. So we're gonna use it only that setup, and the 15 o'clock hour or window I have just opened, and we zoom in the first variable, this peak, because we have 1 2 candlestick confirming the peak. We have invest as a valid peak, but we are not going to use that setup currently. So about the risk management, because this is just illustration, we can just keep things to 5% as I kept them. So we had invest here. Well, I could have taken this contract, this put contract, because we had invest uh, this we have a downtrend here, and this was a minor downtrend which closed as invest. So this peak it had to become invest. Anyways, I'm not used to speaking and trading at the same time, so I'll just keep quiet and finish trading the session, and we'll talk more. I'll explain everything after the session. the setup worked perfectly, but I didn't take it because the trend wasn't proper. But I took a contract here, it only won because there was a very huge gap. I see that the market is making some shifts from the first beginning, because that setup is the same as this one. We had a minor downtrend, and this uptrend just shifted afterwards to make a different trend, same as this one. See, closed as a green bar. It was a perfect one, like I can trade whilst I was speaking. And by the way, if you'd see, let's see, this was a minor downtrend, so that was the first contract which I've managed to convert. Let's see if this one will convert. So after the retracement, okay, let's see that the retracement they fail. Okay, the trend was almost done. Okay, it's weird to speak and try and trade at the same time. Okay, you see that I took an advantage. This was a minor downtrend and the first signal. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I'll explain all this later. I won't take part in this one. Oh, today I've managed to succeed. That previously I've been taking part on this trend continuation patterns and they've been failing. So I did not take any part in this one because we had an uptrend. This was a little bit push up and then a retracement again, and then the market pushed up on that uptrend. And currently it's still an uptrend, but it's making very huge retracements. Okay, the half past they've already passed, and I don't like the idea that okay, the first two contracts managed to succeed, but there were gaps. I think the market is not stable around these hours, so in the future you're expecting to see all these kinds of this kind of trading. And by the way, I will journal everything for the session and I'll explain everything in details on all the contracts that I took and the contracts that I missed or did not take and why I did not take them, because we have some filters and rules. And maybe that thing will help you to get the glimpse of what we are actually building.